Week 14 was absolutely insane. We lose a game by 3 against the Bulls, which almost puts our season at an end, but there is still a chance. 9-8 could easily make the playoffs, so we have to win pretty much every game from here on out to hopefully have a chance. But the thing that made that game crazy is not just the record between the two teams or the fact that it was a nighttime game or the a million amounts of back and forth score lead changes, but the fact that our quarterback, Hendon Hooker, came back from a pretty big injury, a couple of weeks, missed 3 or 4 games, and then suffered an apparent season-ending shoulder blade injury. But then it was determined that we may have completely dodged a bullet. Of course, we're going to head into Week 15 and see how he is feeling, see what's going on. There's also a team turmoil, which is not good. But obviously you can see here that the Voyagers, who did give, I think it was the Dragons, who was it? One of the teams, a very good run, and they're like the best team in the league. We'll see in a second. I'll remember. Yeah, the Mounties. A very close game. It was 28-31. So, that's a 12-1 team that they almost beat. So 3-10 is not going to catch us off guard. I'll tell you that much. But it is, coming off of a very close, crazy game where we thought we lost our starting quarterback for the season, but apparently he's fine. He's apparently fine. It was a false alarm, I guess, and some medical staff member kind of jumped the gun. But of course, looking at how our team played, Coons was actually very quiet. The O-line was very good, believe it or not. Hendon Hooker, very solid himself. Running backs, both were great. Shorter, best game of his career, I believe. Cobb played pretty well. Boutte had a couple of clutch catches. And then defensively, we actually did a pretty good job against the ground. Cornerbacks, specifically Nick Jones, weren't great. Safeties weren't the best, but it was a pretty good game all across the board, and just unfortunately fell short barely by the end. We had a third down where it could have been converted if Bajan hits the throw. He missed, and, well, the rest is history. Also missing a field goal, so in the end of the day, there's a couple of mistakes, and, of course, Russell Wilson ends up with the Player of the Week award. He also threw a pick, but it was taken back by a late hit on the quarterback. So a fumble and a pick, I don't know if that's good enough for Player of the Week. So, he might have barely got that one undeservingly anyways. But you've seen the team. Now it's time to take a look at the Voyagers' potential injuries, see what their actual roster looks like, get into the weekly strategy, and hopefully turn this ship around as we've been on a little bit of a losing streak. No injuries for the Voyagers, of course. Just seems to be us only. And we'll take a look at that roster, because it is a high overall. It's just, obviously, they're not winning games. I don't know what the story is there, but Kirk Cousins at quarterback. He's, a very good quarterback. Will they need a new body next season? Probably. But for right now, he's very good. Bison, very good running back. That Clyde Edwards-Helaire at the number 2 spot, which, he's a little bit of a change of pace guy. Really good elusiveness. Kind of small, hard to get a grab on, but I would definitely have Bigsby over him. Wide receivers, Brandon Ayuk, very good wide receiver. Rashee Rice, very good wide receiver too. And then they have a legit wide receiver 3 slot option in Calvin Austin. Normally you see just height, but no, it sounds like I was trying to hike the ball there. Number 3 is good, and hell, their Quentin Johnson, number 4, has the potential to be a starter somewhere. Tight end, definitely could use some work, so maybe trade off Quentin Johnston for a tight end. Left tackle, solid. Left guard, okay. Center, really good. Right guard, really good. Right tackle, solid. So not a bad line. Left end, high potential. Not the best right now, but definitely high potential. Right end, he's okay for now, but you definitely need to replace him because of the age. Really good block shedder. And Stewart could use a new DT too, but it looks like a 3-4. Joey Bosa, definitely on the older side, but very good for right now. Cole Holcomb, very athletic. Singleton, not a bad player. Right outside linebacker, wrong scheme fit, 100%, and they have no one else. Not sure what's going on there. Jalen Ramsey, though, very good cornerback number 1. Cornerback 2, Emmanuel Forbes, very solid with high potential as well. And then Trey Brown, okay athleticism. Marcus Williams, very good free safety. They got some DBs here. Jordan Battle, high potential as well. And they got DBs. Their defense isn't that bad either. This is actually, outside of Kirk Cousins potentially retiring and or regressing really hard, a very good roster. Just 3-10. I don't know. It's just games like they just had against the Mounties, but what do we got here? show improvement, or guarantee the win. Coach, there are reports of a divide in the locker room between the offense and the defense, which has been struggling. How are you handling it? Guarantee win, show improvement. Show improvement. Guarantee a win. Allow 2 or fewer touchdowns from the Voyagers. I don't know who they think we are, but that is unlikely to happen. For the game plan, we're going to be defending against the medium pass as they suck on the ground apparently, even with Bison. And then their defense sucks, but I don't know if I agree with that. I think this is just a bait. Going to go throw it short, though. Worked out last week. Going to go for this week. And once again, Hendon Hooker, apparently fine. Not that he got injured on a read option anyways, but definitely, unless it's like a must-have-it situation and we feel like it's going to work, going to be limiting the read options in this one. Maybe could have waited a little bit there for Cobb. But Cobb showing off a little bit of speed. Juke move, that's what I'm talking about in practice. That's the stuff he does. And, of course, he kind of showed it actually in-game as well. And look at that route by Booty. That route was not Booty. And here we are at home. It's been a while since we've had a game that wasn't, late-night primetime game. Ayuk, really good season. As it's still not even over yet, and he has over 1,000 yards. And then Hendon Hooker, thought we lost him. I thought we lost him for the season. Instead, he is A-OK. It's another cold one. No snow, though, just yet. Maybe this is a good thing for us, though, as this could be weather they're not ready for. Of course, a team that has not really got much to play for, but at the same time, everyone's always playing for a job, so you just don't know who's going to come out the gate swinging. Got some pretty good defenders on that team, especially Joey Bosa, able to get after the quarterback, and maybe that season-ending injury that we avoided becomes a reality. And obviously, we got to try to protect him as much as possible, which is why we said unless it's a must-have down, must-have play, probably going to be avoiding the read option this game. And, of course, we will be kicking the ball off first, which we always love to do. Gives us less pressure. And let's get this one underway. Obviously, a very heartbreaking loss last week as we felt like, it was anyone's game for sure. But we were kind of controlling the game a little bit in the sense that we felt like we had it perfectly set up to have the final drive. Missed that throw. Felt like, okay, well, we got to kick the field goal now. And gave them enough time to win the game. Get the touchdown on that drive with, only mere seconds left, and they probably don't win, right? So it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes. Of course, Kirk Cousins' numbers pretty good, actually. Trying to tell me that their offense is bad in the run game, good in the pass game. I can kind of see the pass game. We'll see if they're really bad on the ground or not, as Bijan is going to get a loss of 1 yard on the play, I guess. Maybe they're not wrong. I just don't see how you could have a really good running back and then just not be good on the ground. Something wrong over there, as they're going to get the drag, which will be wide open. That's actually their return man as well, Calvin Austin. And I'm recording this episode one episode early, so I don't even know if the 200-like streak is alive. If it is, though, you guys know the drill. 200 likes will get us another one. Oh, Lord. Oh, there goes Bijan. Maybe they just don't run the ball much and they just throw to him a lot. I don't know. That could be a possibility too, but he's obviously very elusive. Made that 14 yards look like a breeze, really. And it will be a run. We get blasted. Riley Moss does a great job to send him flying. It'll be a first down, but it could have been worse. If Bijan hurdled that would have been a touchdown. And we try to cut it back. Can't get there. And there goes Bijan, of course. Smoke Monday still going to be able to recover, though, and a great tackle by Hicks anyways. But there goes Robinson rolling us for about 40 total on the game. Can we actually stop a first drive touchdown for once? Oh, we left it because I thought he was going to go elsewhere because it was covered. Had enough time to come back to it, though. Bringing some players up. Obviously, they look like they're running left, but you don't know. They've been doing a lot of misdirection stuff. And if not a misdirection, the cutback, and somehow Bijan falling forward to the 7. At this point, it's time to just super blitz. Bring the squad. Try to time it, and unless Orgy catches him, which he won't, Clyde Edwards-Helaire will reap the benefits and score yet another first drive touchdown against the Bisons. Hayes on the return. It's been a while since that big touchdown that he had, but he's been getting closer and closer. Gets to 24 after a big hit. And Hendon Hooker, once again, that injury scare definitely had us going. But apparently he is A-OK. and having himself a pretty good start for this Bisons team. And we're going to be handing this off. Obviously, they have a lot of players up, but not usually a full-on commit. Good job by Beatty, slipping off, gains 11. You know, it usually looks really scary, but once again, they don't usually commit to it, and the outside becomes pretty open. And shorter is open, but Hendon Hooker actually misses it. Didn't lead it or anything, just a bad throw. Play action. Could be the tight end. That is a tough deep throw. I was about to take that comeback route to shorter, but in general, the pressure gets there. When in doubt, screen it out. This is always our bread and butter safety play. When we need a lot of yards. Oh, they're going to run that up. And what a play by 27. Unbelievable. We start the game off -4 on offense. Battle saving a potential, first down and then some. There was some room to work there. Hayes doing a really good job, and he will recover it, but gets taken down to the 21. Good special teams play there. But it's not good giving up a touchdown on the first drive, and then on offense on our side, gaining 0. Actually, -4, going backwards. And couldn't get the pressure. Calvin Austin for 8. Bring Hicks up. Got to play with Costin. Doesn't matter, though. It's short, and a really good tackle is making a lose yards. And it'll be a 3rd and 3 now. Completes the play, but obviously it's going to be for a loss. We're going to run everyone over slightly. I'm going to try to take that edge all the way because, I felt like one of the linebackers was coming up, and they didn't. With that conversion, obviously everything opens back up again. I'm going to need Hicks to come up a little bit. Oh, no. Get the edge. Get the edge. And Bison falling forward like that is really hurting us. Bison last week, though, 96 yards and a touchdown. I don't know if they're just, only starting to run the ball well, but those are pretty good numbers. It's not bad numbers at all. That's a good run game. We're out here. We get a bump on him, and we miss this time. We do get a piece of him, but obviously it's still going to be enough for the first down easily. This is more of a run-stopping front, but we're still going to bring the blitz, see if we can get in there with the linebackers. And we do stop the run at least. And we get in there late. Luckily, not going to get called for it. He was still up. He was fighting. That's his fault. It's not our job to wait for him to stop fighting. He's fighting. Blow the whistle earlier, ref, if you want it. Outside, can't get there. Throw to the flat, and Bijan is going to gain nothing. 3rd and 13. Maybe the defense is tightening up here. There's a little bit of a weakness here in the flat. Or not the flat, the slot. We'll try to, oh, it's a screen. Smoke Monday, what a play. We got over there anyways with Cam Jones to help. But they go backwards on that drive, and we will get the ball back without giving up another score. Big. And this punt is going to be pretty good. You're going to have to return this because you just don't know how the ball is going to bounce. And we try to cut it all the way, and Cobb gets to the 20. That's fine. Got the stretch to the right, but they're kind of on this. They string it out pretty nicely, but Rodriguez is going to show off some speed to get 5. We gained yards last week. Very good yards per carry, just didn't run the ball as much, but it was a good passing game. So it's not like, once again, usually you see those and you're like, oh, we should have ran it more. It's like, well, pass game was good too. It was a good game. We just couldn't make a stop. And really good blocks again. Rodriguez gets taken down for a gain of 10. First quarter is already over, 7-0. Not a crazy game either side. Obviously, our offense looks pretty bad. -4 actually, passing yards with 0 points on the board. Inside handoff to Beatty. Obviously, the tight end looks pretty open here, but I'm going to still run it. Run game has worked. Why go away from it? Well, now we know why. Only a yard gained. Stretch play, but the play action could be on here. Whitehart has had a couple of decent plays for us. Tight end is open, and he gets wide. There goes Kuntz. 64-yard touchdown. Williams got caught looking inside at the wide receiver. Kuntz slips behind him. Misjudged how fast the big man was. And that's a huge touchdown to tie this game up. They tried to swat it, but there was obviously no chance they were even close. Safety looking inside, like we said, at shorter. And the rest is history. Kuntz with a big one. Definitely a mistake by Marcus Williams. Giving up a huge, almost Hail Mary-like play. Oh, can we pick this? Nice hit. It was too low. First incompletion by Kirk Cousins. Jones inside. Not going to cover that. And, I thought we made a really good bait there. Good hit. Ayuk just got slammed. 5 yards, though. 3rd and 5. Not going to bring the heat, but we're bringing the man coverage. Make it look like we're bringing the heat. Can't get out there, and Ayuk is wide open, but the throw is bad. Wow, what a missed opportunity. Kirk Cousins, who's looked pretty good all game, 2 incompletions in a row. The one on second down, you can't really blame. He was trying to protect his receiver, but that one is wide open. I mean, everyone in the league should hit that. Everyone on their couch should hit that. Cobb, great setup. Spin inside. Gets hit, but to the 38-yard line. Not a bad return yet again on the punt. Not a great start for the game, but definitely making the comeback. It's 7-7, and we have the ball. And we're about to throw. Oof, thankfully it didn't happen. We're about to throw to Cobb, but gets blasted. Don't like the amount of hits he's taking coming off of 2 basically big injuries. Got lucky to avoid the season ender. And behind, can't hit the throw. No time. Just no time to throw. Boutte wide open. There we go. There we go. Finally breaking something. This play almost never works. I'm not even going to run it. It just never works. Cobb, though, this is kind of fun. Nice little flip over to him. Out of bounds for 7. I think this is going to be a blitz, so we're going to zig Kuntz to potentially open up. Oh, shorter. It's a throw. Holds on! What a dot by Hooker. Shorter, open it up. Just throw it up to the big body, and he brings it down for 32. What a dime. The crowd knows. What a play. Beautiful. Justin Shorter showing why his name is a lie. Big 32-yard gain there when it felt like there was nothing there. Cobb, open, throw, on, touchdown, lead. Starting the game down 7-0 with their ball. And here we are, up by 7. And there's the blitz. Cam Jones. He's had a couple of sacks early in the season. Been a little bit in between then and gets one there. From the 15-yard line, back 7 after the sack. Good push forward. He actually kind of had him. Safety valve hit hard as Bison. Orgy slamming him. 3 yards gained. But it's going to be a 3rd and 14, which is not easy to convert. And over the middle, Ayuk barely getting it past Hayes. Beautiful play. First down. Damn, we look like we were going to really take control of the game. And here comes the Voyagers. Clutching up on 3rd and long. Oh, we took the wrong step and blasted. But falls down. What is Bijan doing? Runs right into the downed guy as if he can't grab onto him still. And he just grabs him and 1 yard gain on what could have been like a touchdown. Bijan gets a little push from 77, gains 4, but it's 3rd and 5. Maybe I can see why their run game isn't as good as it should be. That is shocking. And over the middle, wide open to Calvin Austin, who's had himself a couple of plays. From the 31-yard line. Weatherford inside, and a pretty good throw. Another low one over that left side, but completed anyways. Over to Rashee Rice. Might be his first catch of the game even. Empty backfield. Do we like this? Probably not. And gets stuck on Ika. Couldn't get a hand up in time, and Ayuk easily gets that all the way to the 10. Not an easy spot to score from, though. Still a lot of linebackers in because you just don't know when they're going to run it. Playing that safety spot, trying to get in behind. Nobody is on the curl route. Calvin Austin gets slammed, but he gets to the 2 as he doesn't fumble. It's hard not to blitz from this spot. If this is like a zig to the left, though, we are in a spot. We're not going to get to the tight end. Doesn't matter as he gets over to Rice. Actually, Quentin Johnston comes in for that one. Another big guy. Getting the touchdown and tying up the game. Hayes on the return. Going to catch it weirdly, which I don't like. Cut it inside to pick up the blocks. Gets upended to the 23. Randall Cobb today, 2 catches for 11 yards and a touchdown. Not really sure why he's the highlight, but we'll take it. I mean, Kuntz has like better than that, and I think only has 1 completion. It's a little weird, but hey, I love the Cobb. Oh, the Cobb highlight. I don't know where Shorter's going. Should have had the linebacker gains 2, which of course would take us to the 2-minute warning. I want to run this ball, but I also like the screen. One of these times they're going to read the screen. I'm going to have nowhere to go. But that time is not now as Beatty tries to cut it for something as the linemen are just not moving. You got to move. Just go somewhere. Boutte on that quick out. A little predetermined, I got to be honest, but it's a great throw. Woo-wee. Any less throw power than 90, and that is not completed. Maybe it is completed, but just to the wrong team. No one really to go to, so we're going to go to Cobb, who almost outruns everyone to the outside. Clock's kind of a concern. But at the same time, I'm not even fully confident that we're still going to get down the field. So not going to call a timeout just yet. If we get the first down here, I will. Cobb overthrown. See, I mean, there was a look there. The ball's badly thrown, and it's 3rd and 4 now. Not that it probably matters anyways, because the clock is still very much usable for them, but we go Rodriguez. Really haven't gone Rodriguez much this game. Oh, I believed in that left side, and once again, Singleton just on his own, nobody blocking him. I don't know if I made the wrong read there or not, but I felt like we could have made a play on that, and just didn't happen. Really good punt, though, to the 15-yard line just about. Will they do anything with it? I don't know. Just don't let them have a big play on this down, and they probably just take it to halftime with the score 14-all. Oh, Lord, they're going to pass it. Never mind. Oh, no, we're not even on that. He gets out of bounds, too. Oh, he didn't catch it. Really? Was it the last-second hit, maybe, or did he never just get the feet down? Left. No, the left foot doesn't get down because Smoke makes the play on him. Got to tap that foot down. Hayes against the running back. Maybe now, though. Oh, it's going to be a screen. Can't get there, but we are going to tackle him. No, we're not. He's going to get away. Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. He gets to the 34-yard line. I thought it was going to be way worse than that, though. He cuts out all the way left. Maybe he gets more blocks. At least gets out of bounds. Bijan's really good after the catch, but his decision-making on where to run with the ball is just so bad, it seems. And that play was really bad for them, but good for us as it probably will... I mean, you never know. Could get out of bounds. End the half all tied up. It will be a run, and that's a great job by Malone. Not going to give them any sort of ammo. I'm just going to be happy with the game. Happy with the score, 14-all. Some back and forth. Some missed opportunities for both sides, really, to put up more points before half, but we'll take it. It was a really bad start for us, and we definitely turned it around quite a bit. Try to run the ball a little bit better, though. We have not really ran well. We need to. We absolutely need to, because they're dropping a lot into coverage, and the pass game is going to get harder and harder as we don't show that we can't run the ball. Of course, Sentinels versus the Elks, a very good matchup, and it is 14-all likely at halftime, just like this game that we're in right now. And then we move over to the Blues and the Redwoods, who have the Blues winning 21-7 at halftime. Of course, the Blues at 10-3 on the season. I mean, if not already in the playoffs, definitely going to be if they win this game. The Huskies versus the Steamers. And the Steamers win that game, trying to climb back into the playoff race themselves. As it stands, would be ahead of us in the division race. Of course, missing that tackle to Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the very first opening drive. Play action play, long developer. Hooker gets the chance to throw deep. And Kuntz gets wide open against Marcus Williams and gets the big long touchdown, maybe the longest touchdown of any player on this team. And that will keep the game all 14 tied up heading into halftime with our ball. So in position to take the lead for the first time this game. Here goes Hayes. Maybe he takes the lead on this play. Not going to happen. We're going to run the game. Second half, first carry to Beatty, and Singleton once again been great, but ironically enough, injured on the play. Singleton going to the locker room. Very, very good against the ground attack. Maybe with him out, we can finally get something. Rodriguez gets tackled. There's no way. Cole Holcomb. Screen pass. No Singleton. Maybe they don't see this, and we're not going to get that ball off. Yes, we will. Beatty. You've got to be kidding me! This offensive line is so bad. Why are they blocking me? Run. We need faster linemen as well. Our line is so slow. And he will stay in bounds. Blasted, but to the 36-yard line. Should have been a first down. Doesn't happen. That is so painful. Bijan from the 36-yard line. Not going to get the catch. And what a swat by Riley Moss. Holy. If that's caught, that's a touchdown. Bringing in a blitz. Too much time to throw. Left the running back open. That's okay. We got the help. Absolutely broken. Those ankles. Holy. But hey, 3rd and 7. It's not bad. That's why you played it slow. Get over there and wait for the tackle to break. He's finished the job afterwards. And that is perfectly defended, but almost recaught anyways by Calvin Austin. Riley Moss, 2 really good plays on Calvin Austin there, stopping them and forcing a punt. Behringer on the kick. Jeromepkr's been pretty good on the punt returns. Let's see what he can do with this one. Blocks don't look super lined up, so we're just going to go for yards. And Cobb breaking the tackle. Tried to get it all the way left. Couldn't, though. The force of the hit forcing him back inside, unfortunately. But to the 25-yard line. Not a bad return. And to the outside. Did about as what we could. Gained about 3. Their ground defense has been very good this game so far. Just haven't had any lanes to work with. And that'll continue. We get a few. 5 yards is 5 yards, but considering they're not lined up to stop the run, it's not a lot. I'm going to go with the quick throws. It's a tough one. Shorter gets blasted, but perfect throw inside there. Gets the first down. Beatty looks kind of decent, but we're going to run basically verticals here. Shorter's so open. Holds on to the 36. That was free. Notice how we haven't run any read options. We're sticking to our guns. There goes Cobb. Perfect throw on the money. Down to the 11. Got all these receivers out, and they're just like, yeah, let's just cover those guys. Beatty looks pretty open on the ground, though. And maybe try to do too much. Gain 3. Could have gained more just going straight left. Halfback blast. We're going to be following the fullback here, running away from Bosa. And they're getting some push to the outside. Slowed down for the fullback, but once again, nobody taking the initiative. Run up and get him. Like, why are we waiting for the guy to come to us? Just get to him and we can maybe score. Back of the end zone. That's a little, yeah, that ball took a little long to get there. It was a little bit of a late read by me, but more importantly, that ball did not travel quickly, and that will be picked off. We had him. We've been making reads really well over the last few weeks, and that was just a bad one. Or a late one, if you will. Not really bad, just late. Not going to get the pick there. Ayuk gets blasted, but that's a first down to the 37. Such a good long drive, and that should have been a touchdown. That's a free play for Weatherford. Come on, help him. Oh, my Lord. Gain 6 on that. Bring everyone up. Press the receivers, because it's probably a run. Might be audible and off the line here, though. And good job. Almost picked by Cam Jones. He's had a pretty good game. And I get they could run it, but I'm just going to bet that they aren't. And we're going to be bringing the blitz off that edge. It's a weak line. Oh, no way. They called a PI. What are these refs saying? We were so late. In what world is this even possible to be PI? Oh, they're going to say that I got there? That is perfectly timed by us. Oh, my. Perfectly timed. And we got some sort of, like, latch. That is crazy. I don't know how we timed that any better. We were late, almost picked, and instead it's going to be caught. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that Rice catches that. This is going to be the drive of should-be stops. And the corner is... Oh, I thought he broke off multiple tackle. He's doing it again. Good tackle by Hicks, though. 25-yard line. Another first down. Rice is having a drive from the 25. Got to drop back. It doesn't matter. He gets that guy anyways because nobody's following him either. I genuinely feel like, not even like a switch off, but we're in the play every single time. We're at the spot that it needs to be every time. We get a piece of them. Can't finish it there. To the 7. No score here like wins them the game guaranteed, but it would definitely be nice to hold them to this field goal. That's a fake out. To the corner. And Riley Moss is just overrunning it, actually, and they throw it underneath him. Touchdown Ayuk. Like I said, I was planning on doing 2 episodes or 2 games per episode, but outside of maybe 1 game, there really hasn't been any blowouts or anything like that. There's been, like, how many games have we seen where, you know, after the first quarter, it's over? None. Like, at best, late third, the game is pretty much decided, but that's not even close to, you know, the type of game that you would want to see like 2 of. Well, I mean, maybe, but you know what I mean. Like, it would just be so bad if, like, you know, we have one really close game and then the next one's like really bad. It's like, what's the point? Cobb in behind, that is wide open. A lot of yards to come. Randall Cobb for about 30. Teams don't have an answer for the old man. Wish we could make him younger. I would love for him to be the wide receiver of the future for a long time, but I don't know if he's even going to be here next season. All right, we let the clock hit 0s, and it's the 4th quarter with a very close game. There's a lot of players here. 2nd and 4, so we can definitely throw the ball. Oh, my Lord. Good try by Shorter to save it. That ball was terrible. Shorter's open. Shorter's open, and he just straight up misses. That is not okay. That was a pretty big mistake. Good throw. Holds on. I thought that with that hit, the way the ball was far away, the Booty was going to drop it, but I should have known better. And I got to say, Ronnie Bell probably lost his job. I think he's number 4 now. That's crazy. It's a drop-off, but it's just the offense looks pretty good without him. Cobb again, and overthrow again by Hooker. Come on. This is not the time to be doing this. Back to the inside handoff for Beatty. I mean, even with a look like this, it hasn't really worked out. Like I said, don't know how. We gain a yard with 3 down linemen going against 5 blockers. I mean, a field goal is an option, but one way or another, we're going to have to score a touchdown this game. And, yeah, that DB is just on him. Kind of predetermined that a little bit. Maybe we should have set up a closer field goal, but... Oh, wow. They're going to say we can't kick the field goal? Wait, why? How the hell is this even a thing? We have the wind. Well, that's a wasted timeout, unfortunately. I already had it hit A because I, expected it to be field goal the first thing I seen. Am I missing something here? Maybe it's because last week's accuracy? I mean, that wasn't easy, but it was doable. And I know there's still time left in the game, and, it was a 4th and 9, it's long, but honestly, in the 4th quarter, if we're on their side of the field, if we're not kicking a field goal, I'm going for it. Like, I'm not going to punt the ball. Screw that. All right, we need a miracle. Is that Weather? No, it's not Weatherford against Ayuk. It's Hayes against Ayuk, which isn't much better. And there goes Bijan, who could score. What a tackle by Weatherford, saving a touchdown. The hustle and speed of Weatherford is insane. And the lack of tackling from this entire team is insane. Oh, we can't get there. Oh, Monday, please. To the 27-yard line, their right tackle's injured now. The clock stops from it, but does that really do a whole lot? Probably not. Inside handoff. And Bijan's had room, but that time, nowhere to go. A lot of tight ends in. They look like they're just willing to take the field goal, which would re-give them the 7-point lead. Is that really important, though? I don't know. And we blow that up. Good job with the teamwork. Loss of 1 yard. Over 100 for Bijan. Last week, about 90. We need to somehow get some pressure. We need Malone to get in there against their backup tackle. Oh, we might have had the speed rush. Get out there. Good teamwork. I know we pushed him forward, but guarantees the tackle. We don't push him forward and it's one-on-one. Maybe he gets the stiff arm and things get weird. I don't like that. Maybe we even get a fumble because he doesn't expect to be hit from behind from a lineman, 6:32, that was a very quick drive for them. They re-get that field goal back, but 7-point game. Touchdown gives us the tie. Unless, we go for 2. Which I don't know. I'll be honest, I'd probably rather not. Probably rather hit overtime if it's possible. Hayes kind of going the wrong way there. Gets to the 20 at best. Play action Cobb on the kind of whip. Not the cleanest route, but it'll be there, and it'll be a first down. He kind of twists forward to, give himself the first down, too. Shorter, not going to get open. Hendon Hooker maybe use the legs. Throw it away. Taking an unnecessary hit, which scares me. That guy doesn't get off the block, though. We're running for a freaking massive first down. Let's hand it off inside. Got to let it hand off, otherwise we end up throwing to Cobb. And I tried to throw to Cobb because I saw number 55, Holcomb, getting in there. 21st ranked defense for run, but they've stopped us to 51 today, and we're usually a really good run team. They should be pretty happy with themselves, can't lie. I mean, there's really no one open, and we lead them upfield. Oh, we can't play defense. We suck at defense, but 4th and 8 is tough. Definitely should have done better to have a more manageable 4th down, though. I mean, if we go for this and don't get it, it's a GG. Go for it anyways. The tight end. It's a little overthrown. And Kuntz will not hold on. That's probably game. Tight end was open. Throws kind of bad, but it's catchable. Tried to lead it outside. Didn't happen. We're uncommitted. And he has all day to throw in a run commit. Good hit, but that's a first down. I think that may be the season. That very well could be the season. And another fake out. And we're not going to get there. Try to knock it out. Can't. Touchdown. And that drive right there is exactly why I went for it. Exactly. Not ick. Ig. Try to get a block. Not going to really change much, but 440. One stop with an onside kick or something like that. One of the two. If we score a touchdown, is still doable. But it is looking pretty dire. Maybe Hayes with a kick return touchdown. Good cutback, but back to the 20. Oh, faithful herself. Let's see what we got. Not on it. Good block, but there's literally no one out there but him. Shorter has the leverage, but I don't know if I can trust him. He's a little open, but the tight end's more open. Kuntz finally getting involved again. Trying to just go forward, and he's just like fighting hard. Double move inside. Curl out for Shorter. They're on it. No one's on the tight end. I'm always afraid of those plays. So that time I did throw it away from the tight end, the receiver. Throw away, basically. Deep look. I think we're going to hand this off inside, though. I got to say, the linebacker, what a freaking push by Rodriguez, but linebackers are just killing us right now. They just know every move we have. Let's actually set this up with a run. And good blocking. Beatty gets a bunch all the way to the 13-yard line. We have a little bit of time. We just got to actually score the touchdown. And I seen you, Shorter. Oh, my God. What is he doing? Drops the ball, but, like, what was he doing? Did he pitch it? I don't know what the hell that was, but that is ridiculous. Please. It's a tough throw. I saw the clear out, and I was like, maybe we can roll out and get out of here, but didn't happen. It's a tough throw. What a catch by Whiteheart. That sets it up on 4th down at least. Clock might be moving, but that doesn't really matter. It's not moving. Slants is probably your best bet here. Azukanma's in. I panicked. I actually panicked. Pitch, 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 Azu! I panicked. I don't know why I thought the slant on the inside was Y, and I just panicked. I see 91 get in. Basically a hold anyways. And I wanted to throw to that inside slant because I knew the tight end was going to get picked up by the linebacker, and I felt like if there was any chance, it would have been, I don't even know who the hell that is, Cobb. Cobb was the open man, and I thought Cobb was the inside slant. Panicked that ball hard, and sold. What a job by Azukanma to catch it, though, and try to get upfield, but I did try to pitch it. It would have been a miracle pitch, but unfortunately that is likely going to be the game unless, once again, we have some sort of miracle. There's no way they just scored on that. Like, there's just no way that he spun off like 45 different tackles for a 94-yard touchdown. Once again, that's why we went for it. And for the cream of the crop finish, we got all the way down to the 3 and Beatty fumbles. Oh, Lord. Oh. A little consolation prize. A safety. Get in there, boys. We want this safety bad. And we're not going to get it. What a disaster. If I was them, I would just kneel this thing out. Not even give us a chance at the safety. Oh, and we get it. Weatherford with a safety. We'll take it. And I got to say, Azukanma actually had some really nice plays on that drive that Beatty fumbled it away. And definitely not our best work as we get doubled on in score, but obviously that was like right at the end of the 4th quarter as it was a close one all the way through, and unfortunately we just couldn't break free, especially on the ground. No run game for us basically means no win. That's basically how it goes. We scored okay through the air only, but no run game means those 3rd downs are basically impossible, and we're always playing from that long situation. Of course, yards-wise, Hendon Hooker had some pretty good yards. Did throw that pick, which should have been a touchdown. Kirk Cousins, 3 touchdowns, 81% completion percentage, only missing 6 out of 33 throws. Ground game, obviously, that 94-yarder is going to definitely boost Bijan's numbers quite a bit, but 199 yards, no matter how you want to look at it. Beatty with 47 on 10. Rodriguez with 31 on 10. Receiving, Cobb over 100. Kuntz over 100. What else do we have? Shorter at 80. Some pretty good numbers in the receiving game. Cam Jones with the only sack. Marcus Williams with the only pick. Do I really want to click Team Turmoil? Probably not, but here we are now dropping down to 5 and 9. Exciting games even in our losses, but exciting doesn't really matter when it comes to losing. Of course, failure to win has tempers flaring and a negative impact on the entire locker room. -7 morale for all players. But next week is the Thunderbirds, who I believe are a pretty, at 500 team. And then after that's the Orbits. And I feel like we haven't played the Elks much, so I imagine the Elks, week 18, regardless how you want to look at it, does not look like an easy time to finish this season out. But we got to do it anyways. Maybe finish out strong. Give our guys some breakouts, perhaps. But regardless, if you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate continued support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK Plays for non-Madden content. And that's basically it. Another one in the books. Week 16 to be next. And then if that game's bad, or if we guarantee ourselves a playoff loss, not making the playoffs, then we'll do double on that one. And then week 18 can be like week 18 and then the stats and awards. And then, of course, off-season. Regardless, though, this season has gone by quick, and it's because of you guys hitting that like goal every time. If the like goal still, the streak is still going, 200 likes will do it. If not, disregard this message. You have been fired. I don't know what that means. Anyways, hope you guys come back for next video, but until next video,